We have no time to lose. Let's keep it moving. Come on now. Come on. Move it through. We've got stuff to do. What's this? That? I don't know. It's just kind of there. Oh, that's weird. Crazy. I should probably change the wording of that because people are going to think that gifted subs count. That's probably better, isn't it? We're about 37 away. We can do it. We can do it. I believe. I'm giving you my money. No. I don't want your money. I want new people's money. Unless anybody who's watching who's a VIP wants to have their sub upgraded to a tier 3, in which case, DM me. And we might be able to reimburse you. No, I've already given you my money. So stop saying that. Stop saying that. You're making me sound dreadful. Stop saying that. All right, let's play. Because we got a big hole to dig. Ticket mayhaps? Oh, yes, ticket. Sorry. We'll get to that. No, don't DM me. I that was mainly more towards mutuals. But open a ticket. We're 37 off. I believe that we have this, but it's going to be real close. If anybody doesn't know, we're trying to get 300 sub points before the end of the month, because then I get a 40% pay rise if we do that two months in a row, 2 more months in a row. I haven't cut the background of the footage. If we hit that, I'll do it. I'll cut the background of Casper and you get the whole video of him. Ugh, 40%. 40%. You get, it goes 60-40 and then 30-70, which is 40%.
Hello Owen, how are you?
I'm good.
I have a riddle for you.
Yes.
There are 30 cows in a field and
yes.
28 chickens.
Yeah.
How many didn't?
Good point, yeah. Owen, you on 50 now? Yes. So every 10 cut that you get is 20% of the sub that you're getting. You're getting like 20% more than you were initially getting. Ultrazip, thank you very much for the tier 1. That's 1. Thanks, gang. TTS might be a bit quiet. I haven't touched it at all. Just for those wondering about the maths, if let's say Twitch was paying, let's say a sub was worth £1, and currently I earn 50% of every sub. That means I get 50 pence or cents per sub. If I get paid a 40-60 cut, I'm now getting paid 60 pence, and that is a 10 pence pay rise, and 10 of 50 is 20%. So every 10 cut that you get is a 20% pay rise.
Years. Very cool.
Yes.
OGTV support.
Not Sonata, thank you for the 22 months. Much appreciated. Actually, I wanted this song. Okay, boop. How are we all doing? How do you know if you can upgrade gifted subs, or do you need to wait for it to run out first? Do you know if you can upgrade gifted subs? I do not know, and I would hate for someone to do that and then not get the points. So maybe resist. Mao, thank you for the 100. Thank you for the 100 bits.
Mao.
Pop this here.
I've got to go do a music performance.
Enjoy.
Wish me luck and have a good
I wish you good luck.
OGTV support, OGTV support.
Let's get to digging, shall we? By the way, I have added support to super supporters on Rat Hunt for the event that's happening very soon on the 30th, which means that you can now choose what cat you become. So I can find people buying their own sub. So if you're a super supporter, you'll get your name highlighted in the lobby, and also you get to choose what cat you become, including Bobby. Bobby's on that list. But there's also other cats as well. 3 more days till rats. Let's roll this. All right, let's play. We're going to do a 2-hour stream today, and we're going to try and dig a hole. Doodle 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 doodle. Oh, it's scary spawning up here. I'm just gonna launch Photoshop to see what one I need to dig next. Boo-doo-doo, boo-doo-doo, boo-boo-doo-boo-doo. Da-da-dum, ba-da-dum, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. We are going... Oh, dear. No, we're going to do 0 next. We're officially going down to 0. Oh, it's going to be dreadful. I might as well get started. How has everybody been? What have they been up to? Or we cannot. Unfortunately, we kind of have to. It is kind of required. Oh, and oh my gosh, and these are almost... Oh, you know what? First we go to the end. I'm a bit sickly. Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that. Sploosh. My break starts today, so good. Nice. That's exciting. I've already given you my much. Stop it. I hate this joke. Often that day, I need password should run to it, and I'm almost 9 minutes coming to go to. Oh, nice. That's very cool. Do 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 do. I feel like this should be zoomed in more. I feel like it's not as zoomed in as it usually is. Am I smaller than usual? Why does the camera feel smaller than usual? Yeah, weird. Why'd you diminish yourself, King? Yep, that's another way of saying that. Is TTS a bit quiet? Camera smaller. What is going on today? I don't think TTS is quiet. I mean, I think maybe the volume's just that. I don't know. I don't think it is. Why is your XP stuck on 17? Because we're mending the pickaxe that's in my left hand. I see. Are you okay, Eloise? Has it been a long day?
Let's test it out again. Hello, check. 1, 2, 3.
It's inaudible? What are you on about? Alright, I'll turn it up. There you go. It's double amount. This is abysmal. That is sad. The text is covering hotbar. Man, everything is going wrong today, isn't it? Oh, alright. Well, we'll stop playing that. Guess we're done. Thanks for watching, guys. New Minecraft snapshot shown. Yes, I got a little explanation given to me by Mojang. Craft an ominous potion, and if you drink it when you have ominous gives better loot, and you have a chance to obtain a heavy core for the mace. It also, I believe, means. Hold on, I don't know how much I can say. Wait, why is this not going up? Where's mending on this? Is there any other functionality with ominous potion? You go first, so I know whether or not I can say this. Yeah, being you enter a village, it starts a raid. Okay, I think yes. I think that's I think it's public knowledge. Yeah, so I think killing the Banner Boys doesn't give you bad omen anymore, which is such a nice quality of life update, which they probably didn't even mean to be a like quality of life update. But now I can kill all of them. Isn't that nice? I'm so pleased about that.
Hi Juice Man.
Hello.
How's your day been?
Good.
Also captions.
Thank you. And I'm forgetting everything today. Toby was questioning me heavily. I think either yesterday or the day before. About why I don't use it was yesterday. About why I don't use the live translation feature that this plugin uses, that this plugin has. I just use the transcribe. Is that something that... I don't think I have a big enough audience. I don't think I have non-English speakers as an audience member. But I suppose it's a bit cyclical in that if I don't have translations, I won't get the audience members. And if I don't have the audience members, I won't use translation. So I don't know. I don't know if that's something I should consider doing. It would be a good way to get them. Yes, if they were interested. Chat is also English only. This is also true. Oh, in through here. Since community is mainly English speaking. Also, like, what do you lose by not having translation? What do I lose by not having translation? I don't lose anything for not having translation. I lose money for having translation.
Yo, speak of the devil, Amods TV lol. Hello boss man.
Hello,
26
Brooke.
months is a long time.
Thank you very much for the 26 months.
Musical yesterday. For the
That's a tier 3.
Time, funnily enough, and had a meet and greet after with the cast, and then I went to the Lames stage door after because I had time, so I got to see the cast again ahead of my 25th visit next week. Hee.
Wow.
Anyway, how are you?
I am good. I'm good, thank you. Thank you very much, Corrupt Den, for the view. Thank you for the tier 3, Brooke. That is a lot of theatre. Wait, why am I... Oh, yeah. So yeah, maybe I'll like try translation for a month and see if any... But then like they still won't be able to talk because we can't moderate them. So I don't know, you know, it feels a bit... Just feels a bit like it wouldn't work. Lots of lurkers though. True. Maybe we'll do it for the subathon. Actually, no, that's a dreadful idea because that means I'll pay the most. We'll do it the month before the subathon. Yeah, let's use it. Let's turn it on the day where I'm going to be speaking 24/7. Okay. I think we're good to go. Let's get out of here. Let's bounce. I should probably kill these guys. Stop picking up ender pearls, Owen. Prime subs do not work, I'm afraid. Oh, for goodness sakes. Hi, Rowan. How's it going? Chat. The one downside about getting... So basically, when you do sponsored ads for companies on like TikTok, you can give them what's called a Spark code. And then that can be used to boost the video if the like company want the advertisement to go further. I don't mind them doing it because it gets the videos more views and then it doesn't look like my views just tank for one specific video. But what it does do is it means that the videos get pushed out beyond what I would call my comfort circle. You know, beyond the... Oh gosh, wow, we are running low on power. There's quite a few people who do not care for your content. Yes, do not care for it, do not like the advertisement, and do not like me. And then when they go to the comments and they see you guys supporting me, they don't like that either. So I've spent this morning cleaning up my comment section because a lot of you were just getting dragged. Just unnecessarily. So that's been resolved now. It's just unnecessary really, isn't it? I saw one person be like, these are NPC, like NPC looking comments, Lamau. And I was like, no, these are my, no, that was it. There's some like botted comment section. And I was like, no, these are my viewers from my stream. And he was like, no, these are clearly bots. And I was like, okay. I mean, I recognize their names, but sure. I was on dragging you guys. Okay, we all gotta watch Eloise closely because she's in a certain mischievous mood and she's just causing issues today, it seems. She's just decided today she's going to be a right stinker. Oh man.
These are botted comments, new
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, they're not. So anyway, maybe we'll in the future not do that thing where I share my new TikTok and you guys go comment on it, because just sort of opens us up for bullying. Sometimes I am thankful that I am not a big size creator. Just read more of the snapshot article. There are 3 new enchants as well. Density enchant, which further increases the damage you deal. Breach, which penetrates armor, dealing additional damage to enemies based on enchantment level. And Wind Burst, which runs you up in the air when you successfully land a smash attack. That's crazy. Alright, Eloise, I will time you out if you're mean to chat. Don't think I won't. She's considering. She's like, is this a fight I want to take?
Can botted comments do this? Shows something that botted comments could absolutely do.
Can I be an NC but in the TikTok NPC lives kind of way? Uh-oh. Whoa! The tier 3 wink wink. She's trying to win me back now. She's realized she's gone too far. She's trying to win me back. Oh, you can turn the sound back on. Anyway, yes. Toby has officially reached the longest he's ever streamed ever, which is super cool. Good for him. We will be going to visit him later. We'll be raiding into him. Very proud of the guy. It's okay, chat. You don't need to sub with tier 3. It was sweet to see all the confetti. It was sweet to see everybody all packed into that room. It was very nice. Yes, we're going to have dinner with Toby later, which will be nice. I'm looking forward to dinner. When is the next No Dice episode? I believe Sunday. It's 6 days after the previous one. So whenever the previous one was, 6 days after that. True, Abolish, very true. On Easter? Maybe? If Easter's on the 31st. Stream fame over that, not that moment made me so happy.
On Easter Sunday?
Yeah? Yes. If Easter is this Sunday, then yes. Is there like a thing? Is there a thing in Anglican Christian text that says you can't play D&D on Easter? Yo, Game Mushroom, thank you very much for the sub. Wow, we're real close, chat. You've almost got it. That was good. Thanks, lads. All right, let's go move this. Dude, move it. Just move the dude. I met Mormons recently in Aldi. Oh, wow. And the Lord said, thou shalt not roleplay on the day that my son came back from the dead. Wait, is today Friday? Oh, no, it's Wednesday. Good Friday coming up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So did you guys like commemorate me like, you know, being crucified in any way? Oh yeah, Jesus. Yeah, we remember it every year. Or what do you call it? Like a mournful day? Like a really sad day? Sort of. What do you call it? Well, it's on a Friday. Oh, like sad Friday. Like really bad Friday. Yeah. I think I saw the church rehearsing their Good Friday celebration today. Wow, you gotta be ready for it. They were walking in the street and were burning incense. That doesn't sound like the church. What church? Which church? Thank you very much, Clementine, for the sub, by the way. I completely glossed over that. I was too deep in the bit. Well, that's it then. 10 out of 10. Thanks, lads. In which case, next stream, I will have a cut-up video of Casper, the friendly fox. Now do it again. It was all men. Now do it again. Some churches do that, depending on the denomination. Oh. Boop, boop, boop. Now do it again every day for the next 3 days. Yeah, you might be thinking, oh,
God, I love the noise of iron blocks being placed.
It's a nice noise. You might be thinking, oh, and today's not a stream day. And this is true, it's a Wednesday. But my schedule's been all over the place recently because of the Tubathon. And I just feel that it would be good to continue streaming while I'm trying to get 300 sub points. So here we are. Also, I spoil Luan specifically. Who I believe... Luan, have you released the thing that I read just before I streamed? Are you releasing it? With the Thurbies? Thurballs? I have no idea what that is. I've never heard of that in my life. Posting after stream? Okay. Not Furbies. The toy? I didn't know they joined in. They're getting smarter and smarter by the day. To make everything easy accessible and easy. It's been delayed. Valid. Fair enough. One, two, three. Is it even? Not really. Let's do this layer. We're taking these down to Y level 0, chat. Which means we have to do 10 iterations of the digging. This is when the project's probably going to start slowing down. But we'll get there. Yo, thank you for the sub at tier 2, Astrid. Oh, dang, we might actually make it this month. Thank you for the 13 months at tier 2. Much appreciated. Bum, bum, bum. I finally found my hook the other day, so I can actually be Captain Hook. Oh, nice. That's sick. Oh, yeah, I bet you big. I bet that cosplay goes hard. Dun, 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 dun. Are you still vegan? I don't think I was ever vegan while I streamed. So I was vegetarian. Captain Brook, nice. That was hanging there, wasn't it? That was a low-hanging fruit, but I think a good one to take all the same. You were on the Tubathon? Oh, I was on the Tubathon, the first one, you're right. Yes, you're right, you're right. I remember that now. The plastic bag one, yes. But you will have seen them. I love how that's not... Oh, I thought you meant the person. Yeah, that's usually used in like Catholicism, isn't it? I haven't seen that used in like modern day Christianity. I love also that that wasn't a... I'm pretty certain you would have seen them. It's you would have seen them. It's still a Christian denomination. Catholicism isn't Christianity. Yes, it is. Do you believe in and follow the teachings of Christ? I feel like there's a distinction there that's important that I now can't parrot back to you, but everybody seems way more confident in this than I am, and I don't really care to talk about it too much, so sure. Okay, anyway. 1, 2, 3. I need this. Can't stay long for stream watching the Wiggle World Tour. Excuse me? I hope you enjoy watching the Wiggle World Tour. Huh. What is your guys' favorite part, like favorite activity that Toby's done on the subathon been? Definitely D&D. I feel like you guys are biased. Surely there's got liar. Okay. Yeah. The cooking shows have been very funny. Yeah, I'm a little nervous that I've got to go back on one of those. I don't really know how it's going to go. The critter holding was very lovely. Yeah. I was so sad to hear that tarantulas are so fragile. The spice one with me, I think, could have gotten a bit more extreme. When I do spicy challenge for my own subathon, I'll actually get proper spicy stuff. Because actually those were all surprisingly mild. Wait, why am I digging out the corner here when it's already got a spare open corner? Oh, never mind, I might as well. IO bingo, that was good fun. Someone I know had a boyfriend who had a tarantula, but he dropped it, and it. Why would you tell me this? That's really sad. Poor tarantula. Why do they Lego break so sad? Yeah.
Isn't the difference that Catholics pray to the Virgin Mary whereas Protestants only pray to God or SMTH? And that Catholicism teaches that salvation comes through good faith and good works whereas Protestants believe that simply believing is enough. In general terms, I am very much thinking back a long time to my GCSERS days.
Yeah, you pretty much got it in one there. Yeah, I wouldn't consider Catholicism a denomination of Christianity based on the fact that they don't believe that Christ is the gateway to heaven, and believe that good works will get you there, which doesn't line up with the Christian mindset. But I mean, it's all semantical, isn't it? French fry glob glob, couldn't possibly tell you. Tang! There he is. When will Tang get a girlfriend? Who can say? Who can say? Yeah, that's the longest we've gone without having Tang in a while. I just need something fancy that'll answer your question. Oh no, have I done it wrong? Whoa! But I wouldn't advise that method. Oh. Okay. I'll look at that later and try and digest that. Thank you. For those wondering, I think there's a contention between different scholars about whether or not the Kabbalists are in fact Christian, but I went to Catholic, so I got taught that it was. That can be your truth. That is totally fine. For context, I am learning how to code plugins. Your boy's moving up in the world, but my goodness, it's a whole different kettle of fish. It's so much harder. There's like, solutions can get so elegant because obviously it's actual code, whereas data packs are just like singular commands. They're more like Turing machines than they are like a coding language. And we learn together. So I'm pretty certain I could teach anybody how to use data packs simply by just like by osmosis. Yeah, it's like mass instead of count. I don't think I could.
Oh lord, I started learning data packs, as you know, and I'm drowning. I'd cow you could do plugins.
It's like I am using things that I learn at a degree level. I am like dipping into knowledge that I had to learn at university, which is probably one of the only few reasons why I haven't like been like, oh, this is dreadful. Like I couldn't possibly learn how, I don't know where to start. Like I actually am not dreadfully overwhelmed. It's a lot, but I genuinely probably would have given up by now if it wasn't for the background of coding that I already have. Because like with Java, to give you an example, you want a list. Okay, so like players, you want to reference all players. Okay, to do that, you need a list of players. So now you need to learn what lists are in programming, and now you need to know what types are in coding so that you have a list that has a type of players. And then you need to learn what object-oriented programming is so that you can have an object which is the class that has a field which has the list of players. And now you need to understand typecasting so you can specify that the list of players is in fact a list of players and not a list of anything else, so that you can run methods off of the players that are in that list. And like already we have gone like a few modules deep into what was a degree. With data packs, execute as all players. That's and away you go. So, you know, it's really powerful, but it's like a little bit more. I'm a fast learner, I'm good for it. You know I can. Put me in, coach. We'll see. We'll see. I think, yeah, but that's cheating. Not allowed to do that. But it's great. Because, okay, so take into example, you want to do a contraband scan, something called a contraband scan, which is what I've termed, you're playing a game of Void Rising. You want to be able to choose a random spot in the world, and you don't want to have to bother checking whether or not there is a end portal there. You just don't want there to be an end portal there. How do you get rid of the end portal? Well, if you want to code it a smart way so that you can also add other blocks that aren't also included. Let's say you also don't want there to be any snow because it will mess with your, I don't know, game for some reason. Maybe you're playing Snow Collector and you want snow to fall from the sky, but you don't want it to be able to be already there. Create an armor stand at world height and then move it down as the game begins really quickly, like once a tick, 20 times a second. Check if there's any kind of blocks that shouldn't be there and remove them using fill, replace certain block type tag. That's how you do that in data packs. In a plugin, choose one corner of the world, choose another corner of the world. You've now got a 3D space, and then just use world edit to completely remove anything that you don't want inside of those two coordinates. It's going to be like 1 line, 2 lines maximum. 1 line probably. So it's like really powerful and you can do stuff super fast and super elegantly, but the barrier of entry I personally feel is way higher. I would like, yeah, that sounds right. Do you ever have to word 4D or 5D or any of that? Do you ever have to word 4D or 5 work in 4D or 5D? No, thankfully not. That would be dreadful. I'm used to working in 3D environments because my dissertation was a musical instrument that was like virtual reality. So the room became the instrument, and where you walked in the room, certain different sounds and music played happen. And that was awful because I had to like really, really work with 3D environments. If you really do, you can get a plugin code to run data pack code. No, I can do this. I'm good for it. I can do this, Mark. it's just a little tricky. So like, Mark, let me ask you something. I wanted to get a list of players. Okay, so let me look in here. Let me look at what I've done. I wanted to get a list of players. So I created a variable called player list, which held a...
My dissertation will literally be a 20-minute singing recital.
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure. I mean, I couldn't do it, so that's still talent. That's still work. Variable that is called player list that has a list of players. But in order to get all players to put that into a list, I can only run that off of a world class. So I now have a variable called world, which is of the class world. In order to make that world, I need a world creator. So I've created a world creator class and given it a name plugin test world. When on enable, I then use the create world function from that class, and then from the world that gets created from that, I get all the players and put it in the player list. Is that what I need to do? Or is there a better way of doing that? My issue is I just don't know if there's a better way of doing the thing that I'm trying to do. That's one of my main issues. Is this for every player on the server that is online, or just playing players? Just the players who are playing in the game currently, the mini game. Like, let's say I wanted to send a message to all players. Oh my gosh, there's going to be a method. There's going to be a function for sending a message to all players, isn't there? I don't need to iterate through a list of players. Look at my code. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to stop now. I'm glad I was right about the for loop. For each player in a list of players, send a message to them. I'm glad that was... I've got the thinking right. Like, I understand the fundamentals on how to go about accessing data types and all that stuff, data structures. But currently my knowledge on how to do something associated with Minecraft is like so limited. Yeah, you will, Watermunch. But like in a /pots way. I think you could get there in a year, to be honest. But it would just take a year of constant work. You just need to learn the API. I got this. I've got this. I was just as stuck when I started doing data pack stuff. The difference is that the materials and resources that are available for learning how to code in data packs are infinitely bigger. There is so much more. Entire YouTube channels dedicated to learning how to code data packs. The video, I tried to look up how to make a timer today, chat. The video I found was 7 years old. And I'm like, I feel like this isn't going to be the most up-to-date resource. There's just no resources for learning how to code this stuff yourself. Which is why I'm having to bother Mark 24/7, being like, how do I get a list of players and send them a message? I might have to move to plugins. Unfortunately, unless you tell me the idea, I wouldn't be able to tell you whether it would or not. But don't say it here. Oh, damn, you'll say, alright. Boop. Oh, water. There we go. The thing is, data packs are so limited in what they can do that my first initial thought on how to do something was usually the correct way. What's going to be happening a bunch is I'm going to be figuring out how to do something with Java code, and then I'm going to go to a professional like Mark and be like, yeah, this is how I've done it. And they'll be like, why? There's a command. There's just one command for that. There's a method in this certain class that you can implement. You're going to make another channel and do coding tutorials? Honestly, I'd consider it. Maybe I'll be the one that makes the materials. It would also mean that I have to teach people how to just code Java though, which is like a big thing. There's already, that's the thing, right? There's already a bunch of materials on learning how to code Java. And if anyone's wanting to learn how to code plugins, that's where you need to start. You have to know the language. I know how to code in Java, and yet I'm struggling because I don't know how to use the API. Python 2, maybe Python. Mark loves Python. I need to get better at having the first thought I have be Python. To give you context, I made a Google spreadsheet that had the coordinates of every quest for Pirates SMP. And I used those spreadsheets and I gave them to ChatGPT. And I said, convert this into this format, please, using like, I think it was either JSON or YML. I think it was YML now, or maybe it was XML. I can't remember. And it was okay at it. It was doing what I needed to do. It was faster than if I did it myself. ChatGPT is really good for like mass dealing with data. And because it was my data, I was like, yeah, you can use this. It's fine. The issue is that it would make so many mistakes and then I would have to correct it. And the longer you try to talk to ChatGPT, the more and more it breaks down, failing at what you're trying to get it to do. And then I'd have to copy and paste it and make sure I copied and pasted it correctly. It was a nightmare. So when we eventually released the next few sectors, I went to Mark being like, I don't want to do this again. And he was like, do what? And I explained how I was doing it. And he was like, I'll just make a Python script that just takes a comma separated list and just converts it. And he did. And it would take seconds.
Owen, have you ever considered learning Chinese? 'Cause I gotta be honest, this sounds like Chinese to me, lol. Also chat shorter.
Shorter. I'd love to learn Chinese. But I'm pretty certain it's quite a tricky language to learn. Co-op coding tutorial challenge? That'd be crazy. Because it would just be me turning to Mark constantly and being like, how do? Denjit Balone is saying a data pack is possible. Well, I will verify, I suppose. The writing characters is the hardest part. Yeah, it's possible, I think. The issue is that you're going to be teleporting a lot of entities a lot in order to get them to move. And teleporting is quite heavy on the on computation. But possible. Is it a thunderstorm? Sounds like a TPS nightmare. Would containers be better? You can't teleport containers, unfortunately. I'm just going to turn music off because I want to hear if there's thunder suddenly. Whoa! Get home now! Ow. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Oh, bat. You can teleport containers and plugins. Yes, you can. This is true. But we're trying to see if we can do it in data packs. That's a very cool idea, by the way. Come on. Come on. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Come on.
Anyways, Dally, remember when you took TTS from me? I remember. Payback.
But I guess we scrap it anyway. No, 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 no. Do it. Do it. We got one. There's two. There's another two. That would have worked too. Yeah, probably. Do 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 do. Boo do 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 do. I think that would be really cool as a data pack. I think you should try and do it in a data pack. I like data packs because they force you to think about coding in a different way. It's fun to use the limitations that come with data packs. Come on, please. That can't be it. Is that it?
3, 2, 1. First try.
You didn't say lightning. Come on. I think it's done, isn't it? Oh, man. Would have lined up perfectly? Quite possibly. Dang it. This is dreadful. Oh! Yes, good. I'm not using a lightning rod. I am. Okay, good. Oh, no, not that one over there. Stop that one. This one now. Stop doing that one. This one. Oh, we have to wait. Oh! Here it comes. Yes. Okay. Just two more. One in each of these, and then I'll be pleased. Full power. I'd make it for you, Watermunch, for free. However, I would want it to be a Power Creations thing, and I think you want it to be a you thing. So I totally understand. Obviously, we'd let you use it, but it would be like a Power Creations creation, and I think this should stay as your intellectual property. Honestly, Abolish, I was just thinking that having these detach when it's at full power would be big brain, but that would kind of mess with this a bit because I think you'd have to like have a piston up there that would like disconnect it. I think it would look really messy. I really like the simplistic look of these and how it's just like one thin tower of things. That was the wrong one. I needed it to be one of these two. We'll give it a second longer. Nice. Good, good, good. Oh, and there it goes. There it goes. Nice. I'd probably hand you the full idea because, but it's not. And also I want to get some experience in this stuff. That is totally valid. It's so pretty. It's nice, isn't it? I really need to get going and do the other two, but that's so low on the agenda right now. Being able to brew potions of blocks. Bro, the item component tag is such... It's going to let us do so much weird stuff. I'm almost a little upset that I'm going into plugins now when I could be doing data packs and just... Like, the amount of stuff that they've given us is so silly. I'll probably still use data packs a fair bit to code minigames. Don't get shot off as you come up from the top here. Oh, it's still raining. Okay. Oh, hello there. Happy... Oh, good old Wednesday. Thank you very much. This guy wants me dead. Oh, whoa. Oh, a full chainmail boy. Cool, they're getting strong these days. Don't want these guys jumping up at me while I'm doing stuff. Did you ever say how to make ominous potions? I don't know how to make them. I think once you fully learn better, you'll never want to use data packs again. That is dreadful of you to say. Oh man. That's so sad. Surely not. Yeah, thank you for the prime, Nick. Do. Why do I have mending? Why do I have 2 mending books? Why did I have another one? That's weird. When you make the switch, can you upload your data pack knowledge to Google Drive and send me the link? I'll try. So now you're going to be like, well, I can't be able to do this by running a bunch of armor stands with data packs before now. No, we have to stop this because this is like when someone goes like, oh, you know, yeah, you're going to university right now and you're in your like first proper relationship, but most relationships don't make it past going to university, and you've got that whole like, no, that's not true. I'll be different. I'll stay loyal to data packs. I love data packs. And then reality hits and you're like, oh, never mind. No, my first love will be my one and true and only love. Yeah, sure thing, kiddo. I can code something with a plugin where you can turn the entire world into cheese, but it only shows up if your name starts with the letter B. Oh, you're right. Dang it. Oh, I forgot that data packs just can't detect anything to do with like characters or anything. Oh, yeah, text stuff is almost impossible with data. No, say it's not so. I'll stay true to data packs, I promise. Dang it, I'm losing it. I forgot how much more powerful. Man, they're just so much more powerful than data packs. But data packs have a certain scrunkliness to them that you can't get with plugins. A sort of vanilla-ish charm that doesn't exist when you start to have to use code. And then also at the same time, I wonder like, oh, you know... Okay, so here's the thing, right? We wanted to do data... Well, I wanted to do data packs because I was aware that it was so easy to set up a data pack. You just drag it into the data pack folder on any world, solo or multiplayer, and it works. And then... And you can't get that with much other things. And I've been thinking like... Well, technically with a plugin, you literally just drag in one jar into the plugin folder. The only downside is you can't have it on like a solo single player world like the one I'm currently on right now. But is that big of a deal? I don't know. Data packs are really helpful for, you know, I did like I was the first player to kill the Ender Dragon without leaving the end. I paid for a plugin from someone that could do that. That would spawn me in the end. I could do that myself now. I wouldn't need that person. So I can like add functionality to my solo player was. Just code a mod. Yeah. Hi lads. Alright. Listen, for minigames you want them to be plugins. I suppose it's just as easy if we release plugins on the Patreon than it is as mods can't be coded. It is. You're right. You're right, Mark. I'm on the path to being awakened and having my eyes opened. But I'll certainly come kicking and screaming. That isn't what? For a recent Twitch one, my plugin used client-side packets to make it so that you can play single-player minigames on a multiplayer server. See people around you, but it only impacts the client's computer. That's very cool. Like, my dream for Oh, I can't kill you. Oh, never mind. The artist, I'm talking about the song? Oh, I don't know. My dream for POW... Oh, these are just falling short. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Boop. Yeah, my dream for POW would be, you know all the mini games you've made? Like, No Shot, Void Rising, Capture the Flag, Bulldog. I would want like my own Hypixel version of POW Creations. A server that you can log into and you can join and it will create an instance of a new world and then that world gets deleted after you've played with it. And you can invite people to your world. Essentially, I'm saying I want to make a mini game server, but not like MCCI. I don't want there to be leveling. I don't want there to be gacha systems or anything like that. I just want the games themselves. Dude, basically Hypixel, but for POW Creations. I think would be sick. Not money oriented. There's no memberships that you can buy. It's just mini games, and maybe it's only open to Patreon members so that it doesn't like get, you know, too many players at once because we probably have to pay for the server architecture and stuff. Yeah, no extreme battle pass that gets updated 5 times every week and you have to read a huge patch notes to understand how the economy's shifted. Can you also make your own version of Skyblock? That would be funny.
Okay, I've had an idea, hear me out. Jellycat has a lemon plush, so Tang could have a lemon GF and she could sit with Tang. Get this?
We've been thinking about...
It could be you and Luan in
no,
plush form.
You're not the first to have this idea.
I propose the name Sour.
Sour? We've been thinking about this. We just need to get around to actually getting it. We're not calling it Sour, though. I do have a sour personality. Absolutely not. Don't say such a thing. Anyway, Toby has been kind enough to gift a petition of his... He's bought basically a black box that he can use to host servers and stuff. So he doesn't have to like rent them or anything anymore. And he's been kind enough to gift Power Creations a petition of that, like a segment of it. So, you know, it would be eventually we want to transition from what we currently are with to that, so that we have more freedom and more power. Might want to mask the IP. We will. As if he hasn't already doxed his entire office, though, to be honest. Every day for the past 27 days. There we go. Where are we at? 42. Thank you much for the raid. Akira Strawberry, how's it going? I thought he doxed himself or something. No, only the office. Okay, we're trying to get to level 0. So we want to go... Whoops, I did not mean to take screenshots. Stop taking screenshots. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're almost back where we were. Whoa. What are you up to this evening, chat? You got any plans? I hope we can actually get this done in time. Because we've currently used up an hour. And we've done 20 blocks. Whoops. We've done 20 blocks. Just more editing. Fair. Oh, wait. Hang on, I want to be down here. The contract sucks. Just waiting on an email back. Nice. Just sitting, twiddling your thumbs until they reply. You want to chip tomorrow, so I've got to pack today. Oh, nice. Probably won't be 2 TPS heavy, so I guess I'll be working on that. Nice. Good stuff. When I've ever been wrong. Yeah, you should always just trust people implicitly. Pickaxe? Nuh-uh. Close though. Almost. Phone skins accidentally, so that's fun. Oh. Dang, Luan. You got to catch up. How many have you done today? I'm joking. Why are you doing a haul? I haven't been here for a while. Dang. Not once, Luan. I couldn't show you a piece of evidence of you being wrong. Rip me. So you're out of a job, mate. Mark just did your entire career in like a second. I'm joking. I'm cooked. Pickaxe? Nope. Dude, now pickaxe. Some of you jump the gun a bit, but it's okay. You'll learn in time. Screen hard to see? I failed to see how that's my problem. That's on you. God forbid we be careful. And he did. On the 7th day, God went, whatever you do, don't warn Owen too early. How are you doing, Flower? Plug in, but it tells you when your durability is about to break. That almost definitely exists already. But it'd be a cute little quality of life thing. That's also what I want to do. I want to like make plugins for people. Like,
okay, so guess who is here to say an early good night?
Good night.
Bet you can't guess.
Good night,
It's
big man.
Sam.
Good night, big man. Have big sleeps. I will be here doing this. And you will be doing something much better for yourself, which is taking big sleeps. Good night, Sam. Look at that. Look at everybody saying good night. Do-do-do. Yes. He's such a little giggler when you say night to him. As he should be. As he knows his role in life. We both play our roles very well. Yeah, Mark made the pronoun picker plugin for pirates. The pronoun, you know, the pirates pronoun picker plugin that we put on the Patreon, the pirates Patreon pronoun picker plugin. You guys know that one. And I want to do more things like that. And bridal joy, as it should be. Hope you sleep well, Sam. Good night. That was funny. Someone mentioned it, and just before someone said they'd pay someone to do it, I finished the code. There you go. Java plugins are just super quick. Do do do. Need to ask Mr. Manspice rates. Poop. Reminds me of the time we went into a meeting to discuss Bounty Hunter, and as you said you do a data pack, I said I just finished the plugin. Yeah. But I hope you appreciate that I never go, oh, Mark will just make a plugin. Like my first thought is always, and we will do the work that we need to do to get there. Even though I know that the work that we do will be significantly worse, slower, and less nuanced than yours. I'm not one to assume people will do things for me, which is why I always lead in with, I'm willing to do this. How and what would you suggest we do in order to have that happen? 1 2 3 1 2 3 4. I just like coding. That you do, and you're very, very good at it. You have a very fortuitous thing that's happened in your life where the thing that you enjoy doing most is also the thing that you can do to make money, which I am also in a similar boat. We are at 32 now. Okay. We're about to hit halfway down. And we are a little over halfway done in terms of time. Okay, this is 4, so I need to go down another 2. 2. That's the dream, isn't it? The dream is finding something that you enjoy doing in life, and then I guess it being profitable enough that you can continue doing it as your main source of income. But also, I would also hazard against chasing that too much, because if you're not careful, what you'll end up doing is spoiling the thing that you love most. Finding that balance is tricky. Getting to the point I can live off of it? Yeah. My biggest stress is just making sure my employees get paid enough to pay rent. And that is, we're lucky that that you're one of the good guys. Which is also how I feel about that one guy, Rainbolt, who's really good at GeoGuessr. We're so lucky he's one of the good guys. Can you imagine if Rainbolt was an internet troll? We'd all be doomed. It would be so over. He'd find any selfie of yours and dox you within a second. Instead, he uses it so that people don't gatekeep bagels in New York. It is incredible.
Took a shower, got my chocolate Rice Krispies ad. Watching today is going to be a good day. Also,
good
orange
day.
French fry or gagla bagla or
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Enjoy your chocolate Rice Krispies. Need to know. I don't need to be so. Heard chocolate rice and was excited. That's just chocolate pudding. That's just chocolate rice pudding. That's a thing. That definitely exists. No, like egg fried rice, but swap egg for chocolate. Go for it, man. Tell me how it goes. Crow was very sweet the other day. I was having a bummer day, and Crow went, I have something for you. And I came downstairs to see what it was. And it had bought me a cream egg. And it had bought itself a cream egg as well. And he went, would you like to sit with me while we eat our cream eggs? And I went, I want nothing more than to do that. And it was a great half hour spent. I haven't had a cream egg in ages. Let's cut this way. I've got to step up my game. Yeah, I've never received a cream egg from you. What the heck? Do. 45 minutes and we are at layer 32, I want to say. 30 currently. We are exactly halfway and we have less than half time left. You know what this calls for? We're locking in. need to fight Crow over your partners. I was saying, why would you hope for stranger? That's not even a little bit fast. Just watch out for any holes? Yes, I will. That's why I always check the surface. That's why we do it like we do it. Eat perhaps? Only when we have to. No, but there's Bob the Builder vibes and you're doing this. I see. Bob the Builder vibes, incredible. Do. All right. They're the best theme tunes? Nuh-uh. One of the most recently released TV shows is still the best of all time. Bluey has the best theme tune ever. Fireman Sam is good as well. But it's definitely not like a thing that's just our generation. Even my niece and nephew's generation have got some banger theme show lines. Theme show lines? Theme show songs. It'd be hard pressed to rank it above Postman Pat. I honestly think Bluey solos. I remember one time, I think it was 2 years ago, not last New Year's, but the year before that, I was at Scott's for New Year's, and we did the whole New Year's countdown thing, and then we were like, someone started singing Bluey or something, and someone was like, let's put on the Bluey sound, the tune. And so we did, just on the TV, and someone recorded it being like, this is how my New Year's is going, as like a joke. And it was a bunch of us sitting around being like, Mom, Dad, and all that jazz. And that one video went so far outside of our normal circle that people were like, this is what's wrong with these generations. They just sat around watching children. It's creepy. It's weird. Doesn't anyone else find this weird? And then they were like, look at that dude. They're wearing a mask. And it was just because Ran is still a faceless streamer, so they wear masks. They're like, it's not even COVID anymore, and they're wearing masks. It's like, calm down. Millions of views on this video. It went so far across Twitter that people just started like canonizing why we were like living our lives like this. We were just vibing. We were just vibing to the soundtrack. What's Bluey? Oh, Mark. It's a children's show set in New Zealand. Of some talking dogs and other animals. Or is it just dogs? Is it just dogs? Wait, are there any other animals? It's just dogs. Just dogs. Dogs only. And it's got a really good soundtrack. Really good tune. And it's got good moles. And it's nice. It's good. Would recommend. Yes, kid shows are quite good, both in the sense of like, oh, you've got your really good shows like Bluey, and then you've also got like what is the equivalent of YouTube algorithm for kid shows like Cocomelon, which is just like crack cocaine for kids media, flashy colors, fast cut pacing. So good as in, yeah, like brain rot. Good as in like people have figured out exactly what kids want to look at, and then also people have figured out what's artistically good. It's massively to watch Dougie with me multiple times. Nice. Where are we at? 24. Okay, we're gonna, if we can do 4 more layers in 40 minutes, we need to do 1 layer every, we need to do this layer and then do 1 layer every like 7 minutes. We'll be good. Granted, I do have to repair the pickaxes at some point. It would be once every 10 minutes, but we still have to do this one and then another 4. So it's a little less than 10 minutes. It would be, if I was starting this one, if I was just finishing this one now, it would be one every 10 minutes. Oh, no, yeah, yeah, I mean, hey, we still listen to Crazy Frog, apparently, because Toby tries to bring that up whenever possible. Yeah, people be like, oh, Skibidi toilet thingy, that's so stupid. The Gummy Bear song in Crazy Frog was just that. Videos, Gmod. Gmod, TF2 animations. Oh, dripstone. Okay, watch out. Don't let any of that fall on you. Just Crazy Frog slowly getting louder. That was a lot of fun. I had a good time with that. Was YouTube poops? Yeah. Zelda and Mario's YouTube poops. Didn't think they existed, honestly. How would one use that in a sentence exactly? Just every day after school, 4 PM onwards, locked in. It was a full-time job. Someone had to do it. I'm hoping that I'm running fast enough that if there is any dripstone, it won't fall on my face. Can you imagine that's how I die? Have you seen the new Doctor Who trailer? No, I've been avoiding all new Doctor Who media until I've finished with the old Doctor Who. I'm currently just finished season 8, moving on to season 9 now. Granted, that means I'm going to be very behind, but still. So sorry. That's alright. We'll watch more tonight. You allowed to watch it? No, because I also don't like watching trailers anyway. But you never can tell. Ah, dang it. That's... What was I going to say? Although I stand by that Clara is the worst companion ever. I don't want to hear anybody's thoughts on it because I'm assuming that she's in the next season, but my goodness. Have you tried the newest? I have not. I have not. Is it the ominous one? Which season you on again? Just finished Peter Capaldi's first season. Can someone take the remainder of the minutes there is until the hour and divide it by 4 so we know how many minutes we have to do each layer? About 10. We don't want abouts. We don't want estimations. 8.25. No spoilers, but let me know when you finish next season. I shall. Oh, okay. Is it good? Now I'm excited for it. Pickaxe, by the way. No one commented on that. Aye, well done, Abolish. Good job. Dun, 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 dun. Let me sleep. Oh, this monsters. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I was typing. I know, I believe in you. I believe in you, I believe you. I believe in you, Abolish. You got this. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's keep it moving. I think there's a creeper down here unless it despawned. Okay, it despawned. I'm not going to hit a pillar while I fly. I'm fine. Don't you reach new heights when you finish Jodie Whittaker? I'm excited for it. Come on, come on, come on! I like Jodie Whittaker. I just don't know if I like them as the Doctor. From what I've heard, they've dealt a pretty bad hand with the writing. By the way, Shovel, thank you, I'll get that as well. Have you heard of string farms? Like the concept of them? Yeah. No, like the OP one? I guess not. What is it? When Jodie is good, it's extremely good. When it's okay, it's extremely bad. Ah, okay, okay. Noted. What's your favorite Pokemon? Probably Squirtle or Poliwag. Would you instantly lose your world? If I walked into this Enderman farm, quite possibly yes. Because I would be inside their hitboxes, so I wouldn't be able to drop down the trapdoors. And I would... and I probably would get hit so much that I wouldn't be able to make my way back out the entrance that I came in. But it's not as bad as some farms. To be honest, I probably could make my way back out again. But if I like flew into something like a Piglin farm or a Wither Skeleton farm, that tends to be how most people lose their worlds. A lot of people have lost their world by flying directly into their Wither Skeleton farms. Foreshadowing? I'll never make a Piglin farm, so no. I saw a couple of tweets ago, you explain something about your, and then dying from electrical falling. What is the context behind that? Explaining something about your hardcore and then dying from electrical falling. What is the context of that? So someone asked me a question about my hardcore world and I was explaining it and then I died to my elytra. I think it's sort of self-explanatory. I think you've sort of got the gist of it, I'll be honest. I love when you do that. What? Be a jerk. Yeah. Is it mainly for pearls? Oh no, no one uses them for pearls. They're one of the best XP farms though. Don't spoil it! Don't spoil it, Mr. Madspot. I trapped every mob in Minecraft. Sort of, but not. Please don't say that. Okay, 30 minutes, and we have 4 more layers to do, but we have got fully repaired tools now. You have 7 minutes per layer. It's so over. We're not making it. Especially because I bet we're about to get out of range of the beacon. You're leaving us so soon. I can probably stay a little bit longer, to be honest. I just need to make sure I can get to the office in time. Have you tried a plugin? Stop it. You gotta prep for dinner though? Oh, you're right. I can make that work in an hour. Ow! Where did you come from? No, 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 no. Stop it. Don't want to talk. Just get locked in there for the time being. The rest of you... Ow! Was there a spider spawn in here? No, it's just when I blocked it over, they all spawned. What are we up to? Trying to dig in time. Trying to dig as much as we can. Big dig. Aren't you? Why would you need to prep one? No, no, as in like prep, as in change into nice clothes. Which, granted, I think is just going to be any old suit that I can find. Because I haven't had a nice suit in a while. I'll probably get a nice one sometime next year, though. Okay, to do. There we go. Strangerous. I don't know if that's true. See you later, Chaos. Do you play Stardew? I actually played Stardew today, now that you mention it. I played it with Luan for a bit. There's some interesting new things that have happened on the updates. But to be honest, it's such a time sink that I don't even know if I'll ever really, like, be able to get a proper world going. But I am excited for Haunted Chocolatier, which I will play completely from the ground up and experience it all again. Again, by that again, I mean for the first time. Okay, you guys have enchanted bows, so we're just going to lock you away. Not with me, that's for sure. I'll probably do it. I'm going to be doing it a bunch on. I'm like, my channel will just become a Haunted Chocolatier stream channel. Oh my gosh, I am that graph right now, which is like, we're so back, it's so over. Because I'm like, oh my gosh, wait, 7 minutes, I can do this in 4 minutes. And in a second I'm going to be like, no, I can't. I meant finish a Stardew Valley thing with me. I can't do it point blank at all. I mean, check DMs. Okay. Precious seconds gone from mining. Luan gets very special privileges. If anybody else had told me to do that, I would have said no. Did you order food for later? Yeah, it's in the order. Can you check for me? Please say it's in the order. Okay, yeah, they were just asking. No, but they've got me double guessing. Like, did they... I'll tell him. Well, could you double check that it went through? Would you be so kind as to do that for me? I'll have a look. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. We've got 2 minutes to finish this layer if we want to stay on track. It's better to do it like this, I think. I'll put points on that even. No, thank you. No points. Yes, sir. Thank you. Much appreciated. See you soon. Excited to see you soon. The block had soup in it. No. Do 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 do. That clears radius. Oh. That's cool. I wouldn't want to use it because it feels a bit cheaty, but still cool. I think there's a big difference between getting rid of what is essentially like just end stone. There's no minerals of it of any kind. There's no mobs of it in there of any kind versus like blowing out the actual world. Do a bunch of holes and fill with TNT. That would also work quite well. Why not orange bed? It's just because it's what I have on me. I used to have an orange bed, but... Yeah, TNT would do well. Oh. But then we wouldn't get any of the lovely resources that I want. Okay, we're 1 minute over time. TNT drops all the resources. Yes, but then the other TNT would blow it up, wouldn't it? Okay, quickly fill this up. Would it be possible because it's a circle ball you're mining TNT don't care for shapes? Oh, you're saying would it be possible? I think you could do a radius as a cylinder, but you wouldn't be able to make a bowl. Out where you're storing all these resources? Just there. Just in those chests there. You're seeing me going over and putting stuff in. Okay, that'll do. What time are we at? Oh, 20 minutes. We've got 3 layers left. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Go, 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 go. Manifest that we don't have to have another bloomin'... Oh, it's over. It's over. We're not making it in time. There's no way. The beacon just died on me. No, I still need to rush because I got to get ready. And even if I'm going to eat into the hour, I still have to get ready. Cool. Okay, so it takes like on average 2 hours. It takes an hour to get rid of every chunk that goes to 0. And we have to do 8 chunks that go to 0, followed by a lot that have to go further than 0. Exclamation mark project if you want to see why we're digging the hole. Dun, doo, 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 doo. It's going to be a long process. So 8-hour stream. That would only just do 8 chunks. That would only do 8 to the 0 chunks. Raid farms are useless after the next update. Oh, they are. What a joyous day. That's nice, isn't it? We do 4 chunks? No. We do 1 hour per chunk. Kicking my feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't feel like totems are cheating. I feel like farming totems gets a bit like, well, what's the point at this point? Wait, but it's taken us 2 hours? Yes, and we've done 2 chunks. Take a look at the chunk borders around me currently. You'll see that this is a 2-wide chunk. Yeah, totems actually have some weight. I imagine now everyone's going to be farming totems before they update their world, but still, any world that's created post 1.21 is going to be desperate for totems. I wonder if that's why they did it. I imagine you probably still could use the raid farms. You just need a lot of ominous potions. Okay. Let's get back to work. Ten farms to people who want to create a world but want to be able to clickbait videos, calling them hardcore. Yeah. Saying how it is. Everyone cheered that OP farms are getting nerfed. Yeah. It's one of the few times that it's nice to be totemless. It means that big changes like that you don't get sad about. This is a nice way for us to get dripstone as well. Mine feels like bubble wrap for the brain. It does get very satisfying. It gets a bit trancey, doesn't it? Kind of get into a flow after a while. Oops. Do 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 do. But you have to stay locked in so you don't lose your world. This is true. Whew, okay. Let's do it. The size of this whole concern if your well-being. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. It's going okay. Orange, what's up? French fry, stop it. It's dead. The meme's dead. How you doing, Apo? You decided to be a rat soon, Apo?
Meow meow meow.
Yeah. Hello. How you doing, NPR? Owen, hey Owen, doing swell. Very excited to be a rat soon. Good. Me too. Whew. Okay, 12 minutes and we have another layer to go after this, I think. 2 layers to go after this. Oh, it's so over. There's no way. Well, we'll get as close as we can. Flora, thank you much for the sub for 7 months.
Slow sub.
Much appreciated. Whoa, intense music. Picture of it seeing as I couldn't do live event. Anyone, any creator from the Discord is invited. I believe, Apo, we could do it where the creators can use voice mod, but everybody else is like force muted. If you wanted to do it like that, or we could just have it be like it's everyone's force muted and there's no thingy. I'll have to see which way Apo wants to do it. Hup. I mean, we could. It's up to you, King. If you want it to just be like a silent thing, then that's fine too. That's called a call, Luan. Luan, Watermunch. Okay, that's one more done. No, oh please don't make it a thing. No, don't make it a thing because it literally Luan said something as I read the name. You guys do this yourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. Okay, fine. It's because you guys get upset. You guys used to get really mad. There's the deep slate layer. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that we won't have to mess with that much. Because I think it's only meant to start at layer 0. So we should go straight to it. But there's going to be a few bits and bobs. We are the same person. I see. Seven more minutes. 9? What are you doing trying to... What do you mean 7? What time zone are you in that's 3 minutes ahead of the rest of us? Using Master Bone Meal, then we're going faster that haste. Yes, it is. Which we will be doing when we get to the deep slate layers. And we have been doing for the other chunks. But this one we only need to take to 0. Interesting new music. This is not my song. Oh, it's Tokyo Tea. Never mind, you know what? Fine. It's Sean Wasabi. This deep slate's going to be the end of me. It's a bit heavily mixed for me, personally. Sounds silly. Yeah, I think anytime anybody pitches their voice down, anybody pitches any voice down in a song, it immediately like takes it down a couple of notches. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is... I don't know if this is ONG's TV coded at all, really. But I don't have the hands to change it right now, so... I don't know why. When they were releasing the new update with the Deep Dark, for a long time I thought to myself, like, so are they just gonna have a big bedrock wall? Because otherwise you could like mine into a new chunk that had the Deep Dark and then mine back towards the old chunks, and then you would just be under the bedrock table. At no point did I ever consider that they would just slap on the bottom of every single chunk the Deep Dark, which is sick. And I'm so glad they did that, because it just meant immediately that you could like drill down into the Deep Dark wherever you were and find out what was beneath. It must have sucked for anyone who had a witch farm, being like, oh, I have to do so much more digging. Okay, chests. Whoa! Okay, noted. Thought that was going to happen. Yeah, I just didn't think it would be possible for them. I didn't think that, like, they would be able to update like that. Yeah, it's been so interesting talking to Mogswamp and hearing about, like, the different ways that he has to play the game in order to enjoy the structures and stuff, and like having to craft andesite and things like that. The way Superflat works, yeah, the way you have to like go about getting more things, getting different things, it's completely different to how you play in the normal game. We should invite Mogswamp to our events, Apo. I'll send him a invitation later, but he's a very nice guy. And because we haven't worked him in anything, I don't think he knows that they exist or a thing. Rat Mog, Rat Mog. Ah! 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 I'm so pissed off. It's fine, it's fine, it's my fault. Yeah. That was a nice one as well. I think we have another silk touch back at home. Oh, I've got to do more netherite mining. Bro. I hate this project. Alright, 3 minutes left on the clock, and we have one more layer to go. One more layer to go. I really thought that pickaxe was going to last the rest of the chunks. This would be perfect for the subathon, although I probably wouldn't want to do it in the subathon. It feels a bit bad to do like a fun subathon and be like, we're going to be mining for 6 hours a day, you know? We can remind you pickaxe even if there's some red left. Yeah. 5, 6, 0. Or 0 if you're me. Oh, the moss, the deep slate is getting a bit of an issue. I want to use moss, maybe. I'm a bit stubborn though. I don't have to go and get moss. I probably should, shouldn't I? It's just so much deep slate. Okay. I'm just staring at that pickaxe. Now, this one will not break before the end of it. You need to stare at this hoe now. Do-do-do, do-do-do. When that time will have to be taken anyways later down the line. Yeah.
Gunk.
Why gunk? Okay. Why are you family friendly? So that more people can watch me. And because I generally think that using inappropriate humor as a crutch is not very funny. It's just not my comedy style. He hadn't yet, I think, actually. Yeah. I think that was it, actually. Okay. And it's easy to get people to sponsor you as well. Yeah, that is also very, very true. Which is always a good bonus. I've lost a deal before to. I made a video once where I was with. It was during the Tubathon actually. I think year one Tubathon, and we were playing a server, and naturally because there were streamers in it that weren't family friendly, they were swearing, and so I removed the swearing by bleeping it out, being like that'll be enough. And then I had a chance to work with a show on Cartoon Network that came up. And then they dropped me because they were like, you're not family friendly, you're swearing on your YouTube videos. And I was like, can you point to where that happened? And they went, well, they didn't say anything because they never replied. So I went and I looked at my YouTube channel, and the only thing was that the most recent video I uploaded was that video in which there was bleeped swearing. And that's when I realized that family friendly isn't how much you swear. It's not the swearing that is like, it's not the words you say, it's the implications of them. Which is why when people are like rude or say rude things, they're like, that's not a swear word. That's not a swear word. It's like, yeah, but you're not, you know what you're doing when you say this. Like that isn't, if it isn't going to be, if it is on Bluey, it can't be here. It's not about the swearing. It's about the implication of the content that you're making. It doesn't have to be geared towards children, but it has to be digestible by children. So that's why I get really uppity about it. I know quite a lot of streamers will sort of make a joke about it when they're like, someone will swear and they'll be like, whoa, 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 don't swear, don't swear. I don't, when someone swears, I'm like, stop. Because you're like damaging my brand here, and I've lost a chance to work with brands before because you've sworn in my content. Yeah, like, yeah, real clever. It's not a swear word, but you know what you're doing. So, I get quite uppity about it. And that's probably because it lost me about 10k worth of sponsorship money. Cartoon Network was a dream. Oh yeah, it was a dream pitch. And it was just off the back of Tommy Hilfiger as well. So I was like, dang, if I can get these back to back, I'm set. So, shame it didn't happen, but oh well. You live and learn. It's a very good lesson to learn very early on in my career. Sorry, we're having a repeat of songs because I'm not changing them. Where are we at? 4 layers left. I have a bit of... I can do this. I can do this and do the other things that I need to do. I'll get an Uber. Everybody in a dreamland. Should have done this before the base. Wait until you get those trial chambers. It'd be a real man and anything that I know. Do 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 do. Okay, 3 layers left. Owen? Yes. I don't think we're gonna have enough bone meal for this. Good thing of a bone meal farm? Yep. It will mean that I can't do it this stream though. Do 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 do. Almost there, chat. Do 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 do. We're forgoing the moss for the last 2 layers. I reckon I can do it like this. Show was like what you offered to do. What is it? We Bear Bears? Was that what it was? Is that the name for it? We Bear Bears? Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Would have been. Would have been cool is the correct terminology. Boop. Oh well, chat. I'm not bitter about it. I'm just cautious now. I've learnt my lesson. It's the type of lesson you only ever learn once. If you're paying attention. Do, 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 do. What would you have done? A Minecraft video for them. No. I wouldn't have worked in the show. That would have been crazy. Stop acting like Mr. Lee. Who the heck is Mr. Lee? I never watched it, Trouble. Oh, that's what I thought. Izzy's like, oh, that's supremely less impressive now. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, you can't. What happens, chat, is you get a lot of how much is left of that chunk? That much. It might be good to do. Now we do moss. Boop, boop, boop. Just put hands out to show distance. Yeah, moss is definitely faster. Even if you're doing it very haphazardly. Okay, and come on. Dun, 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 dun. Great, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I'm going to see you later. I will see you tomorrow, most likely. I don't know what's happening on the top of phone, so maybe I won't, but we're going to raid it to Toby now. Thank you very much for watching the stream. I'm going to see you later. I'll see you on in just a little bit, because we're going to be doing a big dinner with him. He's officially made it past the time that he did last year, so it's very, very exciting. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to see the VOD, you can on the YouTube channel. Otherwise, see you later. Bye, 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 bye.